Hello, welcome again to another tutorial. In this tutorial I am showing you how to make this Sunburst Granny Square. I'm in a process of making a blanket, so I thought I should show you guys how to make these cuties. You'll need 4 colors of yarn, of course your choice which colors you want to use, and you'll need a crochet hook. For this tutorial I'm using a 5.5mm hook. You need a pair of scissors, and one thing I should point out is that change in hook size affects the granny. So if you want bigger grannies, use a bigger hook, and if you want small grannies, use a smaller hook. Okay, I used the 4mm hook for this one, so if you can see the difference, this one looks way bigger than this one. So if you enjoy crochet, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. So grab your yarn and your hook. Let's get started. So with your first color, you're going to make a slip knot, and then you make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the first stitch you're going to slip stitch, slip stitch, and then chain 2. So the chain 2 is going to count as our first double crochet. So into that center you're going to put in 15 more double crochets. You can work over that tail so you don't have to weave it in later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you count, you should have 16 in total plus the chain 2. Okay, so to be sure we should cross check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Now you're going to slip stitch on top of the second, the very first double crochet. Slip stitch, chain 1, and you can clip off that yarn. Pull it tight, and what I like to do is I like to weave in that tail so that later when I'm working I can work over it. Just weave it into the back loops like so. Okay, so now you're going to grab your second color. Mine is going to be the green. You're going to insert your hook into any of the stitches. Oh sorry, I'm using a different size. Okay, so insert your hook, pull your yarn through, and chain 2. This is our first double crochet. Now you're going to make puffs. So to make these puffs, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that same stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, insert it for the second time, pull your yarn through. Now you have 1 2 3 4 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all all through loops, chain 1, and then into the next stitch you're going to yarn over and make another puff. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop for the second time, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up for the third time. So you have 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then you pull through all loops on your hook. You chain 1 and do the same in the next stitch. 1 2 and 3, yarn over and pull through all loops, chain 1. I forgot to mention you can work over that tail so you don't have trouble weaving it in later. Yarn over into the next stitch. So into each stitch you're going to make a puff, and in total you should have 16 puffs. One, 2, 3. Now we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. One more to go, and we're going to make our 16th puff into the last stitch. Chain 1. So normally we would, like, slip stitch on top of the first stitch, but this time we're going to slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Okay, into the chain 1 space, like so. Chain 1, and you're done with your second color. Now you're going to bring in your third color just like before. Please weave in your tails into the back loops. So for the third color, you join it at any of the chain 1 spaces, and then you're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. So this is going to count as our first stage. Okay, so into this space we are going to work a cluster. To make that cluster, you're going to make unfinished double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the third time. yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. Chain 2, and into the next you are going to make another cluster. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 1, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. That's the second time. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the third time. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's the fourth time, and you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 5 loops. Chain 2 and do the same in the next chain 1 space and in all of the chain 1 spaces. In total, at the end of the row, you should have 16 of these clusters. Oh, and pull through all, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so at the end of the row, you should have 16 clusters. And when you chain 2, you slip stitch into the chain 2 space. And then you chain 1 and clip off. Just like in the previous rows, you weave in the yarn so you don't have to weave it later. So normally this is where like a normal sunburst will remain, but this time I wanted to make like 4 rows of the class, like 4 rows of it. So we are going to make the 4th row. So grab your 4th color and into any of the chain 2 spaces you attach your yarn and chain 2. So the chain 2 counts as a stitch. Just like in the previous row, we are going to make clusters, but this time we're adding 1. At the previous row we made 4, this time we are making 5. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2 since we already have the first stitch as the chain 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert a hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook, pull through all loops and chain 3. Into the next chain 2 space, you're going to do the same. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull through all loops, chain 3, and do the same thing in the next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all loops, chain 3, and again all the way around, and you will still have 16 clusters at the end of the row. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you slip stitch in the chain 3 space, chain 1, and you're done with that row. Okay, so some people prefer to work only this part and then join them with a join as you go method to make them into the squares, and others prefer to make the squares, to complete the square and then join them with a different method. So if you want to complete the square, I'm going to show you how to complete that square. Okay, pick your background color, into any of the chain 3 spaces. You're going to attach your background color, and you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's going to be a treble. Now this counts as a first treble. So wrap your yarn twice, and into the same space you're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So do that one more time. Wrap your yarn twice around your hook, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. You're going to chain 3 into the same stitch. You're going to place 3 more trebles. So pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Forgive me, I'm using a black for my background color. So now you made your first corner. I'm going to make 3 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. You're not going to chain anything, okay? Just go straight away and make 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. Into the next chain 3 space, make 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. and 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, 2 and 3. And the next one is going to be a corner, so we are going to wrap our yarn twice and make 3 trebles into the chain 3 space, the next chain 3 space, 2 and 3, chain 3, and 3 more trebles in the same space, 1, 2, sorry, supposed to be a treble, 2 and 3, we made the second corner, and you're going to go straight away with double crochets, 3 double crochets in the next space, 1, 2 and 3. Excuse me with the noise outside. So the next chain 3 space, you go in with 3 half double crochets, and in the next stitch you're going to make 3 double crochets, 2, 3. So if you guys can see, we made our first corner, we made double crochets, half double crochets, double crochets, and the next corner, and then double crochets, half double crochets, and double crochets. That means the next is going to be a corner, so you wrap your yarn twice, place 3 trebles into that space, and then chain 3 and 3 more trebles in the same space, 2 and 3. In the next stitch you're going in with 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and half double crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2 and 3, and then double crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to make our last corner, yarn over twice and make 3 trebles, chain 3, 2, and 3, chain 2, 3 more trebles, chain 3, and 3 more trebles in the same space. So the next stitch is going to be double crochets, 3 double crochets, and in the next stitch 3 half double crochets, 2, 3, and you'll have one more space left, going with 3 double crochets and 3, and then you're going to slip stitch on top of the first double crochet, chain 1 to secure your work, and you'll be done. Just pull that yarn through and pull it tight. So you'll be done with your Sunburst Granny Square. If you found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, and have a nice day.